Hey Science Seekers, it's Mr. Pfeiffer here with my family. We're on our family vacation and we happen to be in a national park. It's called the Badlands. It's in South Dakota. It's actually my favorite. You guys might have noticed me wearing a hat sometimes entitled Badlands. This is Thompson. Today I want to talk to you about the Badlands, and there's a lot of different parts to the Badlands. The first part that you need to understand is something called the prairie dog. And I'm not going to teach you about this at all or anything else about the Badlands right now. My wife is going to be your teacher for the rest of this episode. Go.
Hey Science Seekers, this is Mrs. Pfeiffer, and I'm going to talk to you today about prairie dogs. They are a pretty much staple out in the plains here. They're what's known as a keystone species, and a keystone species is a species that
Point to one.
is more important than its numbers would indicate. So one of the reasons they're keystone is because they make these dog towns. And so they have a very, very elaborate system of mazes. They all their homes are underground. You can see these are what we're going to call the sentinels, and they're basically on guard. And so they watch for predators like snakes or hawks. And you can hear them chirping. And that means there's a predator nearby, and they're warning everyone else. And usually when they chirp, they'll all get in the ground. See, there's less prairie dogs out and about right now because they all went underground. And the dog towns are pretty complicated. They have rooms for sleeping, rooms for playing, rooms for eating.
Here's one right here. This is one of the holes they dig.
And then, a lot of other species use their holes. So if the dog towns get abandoned, then other creatures like swift foxes and burrowing owls will use their homes for homes. There's one running away.
Oh yeah, little one.
And the other reason they're keystone is because they serve as food for the most endangered mammal in all of America, called the black-footed
Notice the litter.
ferret.
Don't litter in a national park. This is litter. Please don't pollute. Continue, Sarah.
That's okay. They serve as food they're the only food actually for the black-footed ferret, which is the most endangered mammal in the United States. At one point they were only down to 0, basically. They were extinct in the wild. And then a rancher found them on his property. He found 4. And so they've been trying to bring back the black-footed ferret based on that one colony. And unfortunately they get a lot of diseases like canine distemper, which your dog can suffer from, but it really killed the black-footed ferret. And if the prairie dogs numbers get too low, that can interfere again with bringing back the black-footed ferret back to a population. Don't step in the dog town.
We're good.
And that's it.
All right, thank you. All right, kids, we'll see you later. Peace.